Team's only a day away. Are you guys getting excited?
We are. We're finally to that point now in our season where we finally get to play games. Practices are going to start to now get to where we start to clean up things, but now we just get to go play and really see what all their hard work through the off season and all the way up to this point has done for us.
Tell us about the teams you guys are facing tomorrow.
Well, we start off at 2 o'clock with UW of Wisconsin-Parkside. Not a lot on them. They haven't played yet. They graduated 5 seniors last year, really the makeup of their team, and they had an okay average year. So we're excited to see them. We match up pretty well against them. I think pitching is going to be the tall tale of that game. If our pitcher can withstand the 7 innings and hold up strong for us, we're going to be right in it. Our offense is really kicking on all cylinders right now, and I'm excited to see what they do tomorrow. And then we come back at 6 o'clock and we play the 23-ranked Winona Warriors, and that's going to be a tough game. They're coming off a very good tournament out in Colorado last weekend. Went 4-1. But they are beatable. If we can keep the ball on the ground and inside the park, we can play with them. And so we've got our work cut out for us as coaches. We've got to come up with a game plan of how to keep their hitters off balanced, and our fielding needs to be top-notch for that game to be with them.
At this point, what does your lineup look like? Who do you plan to start in Game 1, and talk about going around the bases? Who do you think is going to be there in the first inning?
You know, in Game 1, it's looking like Amanda Walters on the mound, Elliot Lenz behind the plate, Norm Tesser on first, Shelby Stewart on second, Kellen Dewey at short, and Priscilla Quintana at third. And then our outfield, it's looking like Jenna Turner in left field, Katie Larson in center, and Shay Ranke in right field.
Who's going to pitch the second game?
Right now, we're gonna look at throwing Kellen Dewey, which then would bring Katie Larson out of center into short, which then is probably going to be moving Shay Ranke into center field, and who plays right field for that game is kind of still up in the air. We've got some ideas, but still have some things to talk through with situations of how to get our best pop for who's out there and who's going to be at the plate at that time. But we're going to throw Kellen Dewey. We're going to see what happens. Shelby Stewart's kind of the third in line for this weekend, with Bailey Bauman being in Vegas. We kind of have to go 3 deep if we have to.
Kellen Dewey didn't come in here as a pitcher. How did this all happen?
She did not come in here as a pitcher, but she has pitched. She's pitched quite a bit for her travel teams off and on, kind of as a role pitcher. Their number 1 and number 2 would go down, and she can throw. She throws very well, has a really good drop ball that we like, and so we really think throwing her against Winona is going to be interesting. If her drop ball is on, it's going to help us keep that ball down and low in the zone, and they're not going to be able to hopefully send them out of the park on us.
You sound very confident, that you could win both of these games. What are some other things that you're looking at, the first time out, just to shake some rust? Do you want to see where the new players, how they fit? What's on your game plan for tomorrow?
Absolutely. The first thing I want to see is the will to win. The Argus leader took some shots at us for the last 5 seasons. We've won a total of 35 games, and that's true. And this team has to have that will to win. If we get down in either of these games, we cannot quit. And that's really what we've instilled in them this week, is that this is the foundation, this is the start. This weekend is 2 big games for us to really make our mark on the program and make our mark on the 2012 season. And so we've really pushed that to them. That's the one thing we're looking for, is no matter what happens in the games, we want that will to win all the way through the 7 innings that we play. The other thing we're looking for is really execution. We really want to see the girls come through on the offensive side. We've put a lot of time in there. The one thing that would be heartbreaking to me is to go out there and our offense is not there. I think that's why a little bit of my maybe not being so nervous for these 2 games is knowing that offensively we've really put in the time. We're there. Now it's just putting it together and seeing where all the lineup goes.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.